Okay, let's get rid of these technical issues. It's so boring. It's so boring. Quick glimpse, and that's that. That's my life. That's my life. That is my life. Tell me it's working. These are the most boring bits. I actually hate watching people's live streams where they're just talking about the live stream. Fear not, Heather. It's all coming. Anyway, let's start again. It's the 70th show. It's November the 11th. Welcome back to my shed. I am Stilgoe. Here is the shed. Yon shed. And it's a lovely day out there. It's as sunny as a warm day in the mountains. It's November the 11th, which is 11/11. And sadly it's not 11/11/11, which would have been fun and very satisfying to those numeral fans out there. Hope you're all well. Hope you are just having a lovely time, enjoying a Thursday. Sadly the DP cannot be here because she's got a job. Unlike me, she's got a job. But we've all got each other. So 11/11/11, what were you doing? Do you remember what you were doing on that momentous day? Well, thanks for asking. I looked it up, what I was doing. I'll tell you what I was doing. I had lunch with Jason. Who was that? Jason Donovan? Jason Watkins? Jason Statham? Jason and the Argonauts? I don't remember meeting the Argonauts, but maybe they were waiting in the car. The Cargonauts. And then I had a video meeting in the morning, apparently. Now that sounds like it's Zoom, but Zoom wasn't around then, so that was obviously a meeting about a video. And then I went to Jazz Voice at the Barbican because it was the London Jazz Festival. How much did I fit into those days? Now my diary just says, nothing. Do nothing. Amazing, isn't it? How much we all squashed into each flick of the calendar. If you wanted to know the DOP, she was doing lunch and shops with Mum. So that's our days. Tell me what you did. 11th of November 2011. That's the theme of the show. It's numbers. It's numbers. Put one with one. One and one make 11. Do you remember a show called, what was it called? Speak and Spell. No, Look and See. See them numbers. I remember my dad's friend Charles Collingwood. He was wordy.
And he sort of spoke like this. Hello, everyone.
And he was a pencil. He did a pencil. Put look and ing. Put them together. And so you're looking. That kind of thing. Anyway. Oh, hello, Nicola. I've got a shout out for you. I'll read that in a bit. But first, I was going to start with a song. So I've already gone off message. Some very nice people, some very, very, very nice people, but you meet the nicest people in your dreams. That's funny, but it's true. That's where I first met you, and you're the nicest, paradisest thing I ever knew. I've looked the universe over, from Wackanagasaka to Dover, and now that we have met, how sweet it seems. I only know you, mother, know you. Which only goes to show you, you meet the nicest people in your dreams, in your dreams, in your dreams. You meet the nicest people. nicest people in your shed. It's funny, but it's true. That's where I first met you. You're the nicest, paradise's, nicest thing I ever knew. I love the universe over for whacking and sagging it over. And now that we have met, how sweet it seems. I love you more the more I know you, which only goes to show you meet the nicest people. Oh, you meet the nicest people. You meet the nicest people. You meet the nicest people. You meet the nicest people in your dreams. In your dreams. In your dreams. Thank you very much. If anyone ever heard a tin whistle, if anyone wants to buy that, I'll auction that off. Here's a glass of water with a what's that called? It's not engraved, it's embossed. It's an embossed cow, alright? Yeah, so right if I've got an embossed cow on my glass. I think this used to be a milk bottle or something. I don't know. Anyway, if you've just joined us, welcome to the shed. Some of you have joined us. Welcome to Stilgoe in the Shed, episode 2 of the new series, new season of Lockdown 2. We're not calling it a lockdown. It's not a lockdown. It's just some time off. Some time off from all those other things that we've been doing. It's the 11th of the 11th, 2020, and that's a very exciting day for all those number fans, numerologists, numericists. I'm a bit of a numeracy. No, shush. I had a complaint, I think, on YouTube, saying it was all a bit political. I'm not political. Sometimes it's just humanity that gets in the way of my talking. Now, some of you have been in touch. Dear Joan, I very nearly read out the name of the director of photography. Dear Joe and D.O.P. Lovely to have you both back. This is from you, Nicola Gap. Is it the 12th? That's the worst. That says Thursday the 16th, so we're not abiding by that. Is it genuinely the 12th? Oh dear. It's because I don't do these every day, you see. It plays with my mind. Let's just say it's the 11th. It's the 11th of the 12th. It's the 12th. Anyway, back to Nicola Gap's email. Lovely to have you both back. Thank you. Compliment. What a year, but you have helped with many of the bright spots that will be treasured. Keith and I are listening from different countries. I'm home, Sweden of course, whilst he is back in the UK. Sadly, his mother passed away in September, and he is now in lockdown with his father who's Alzheimer's. If you could play something uplifting for him, that would be very much appreciated. Look forward to your next show. From Nicola. Nicola sending so much love to you and Keith and to the whole family. I'm sorry to hear that news. That's tough for you, but hopefully this song will help. And this song has been requested also by the Lamberts and others. And it's a little bit of the Kinks. It's in keeping with the weather outside. The tax man's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's run off with my car and gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting here, sipping at my ice-cold beer, lazing on a sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. I'll give you 2 good reasons why I ought to say, 'cause I love to live so pleasantly, wallow in this luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. Bit of the Kinks, and that's on that album. That's on that album. What number is it? It's track 4. 4. You know, one of the hardest bits of recording an album is choosing which order they go in. And I decided to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, sort of that kind of order. No, but seriously. I'm sure lots of you are like me, and you denounce the rise of the popular way of listening to music, which is a bit scattergun, and you like to listen to the whole thing, often in a car journey. And so that's how we put together albums, because you want the songs to sort of go well with each other, I suppose, like you would put together a set list for a concert or a gig, whatever you want to call it. What do you call it? Concert or a gig? Who knows? So it's definitely November the 12th, is it? That puts everything in the dark. I have no idea what I did on November the 12th, 2011. I imagine I was recovering from Jazz Voice at the Barbican. Now, for those of you who are interested in that kind of thing, tomorrow, Friday, my very good friend Guy Barker, who is a wonderful trumpeter, legend of the jazz world, and now very much one of the country's best arrangers and composers. Guy has been doing Jazz Voice for ages, and I did it a few years back. And I'm actually doing a gig with Guy at the Albert Hall, but more on that later, in December. More on that later, because tomorrow they're streaming the London Jazz. This is sort of how they open the London Jazz Festival. They open it normally at the Barbican or the Festival Hall. But because of everything, because of they're doing it from the Cadogan Hall tomorrow, live streamed. So look that up, and it'll be great. Who's doing it? Vanessa Haynes, David McCalmont, Zara McFarlane, China Moses. Some really, really great singers, and I think you'll enjoy it. The guy put so much work into it. But we were chatting as well yesterday about our Christmas things, and we're going to do this great thing that he found of Danny Kaye and Nat King Cole doing Jingle Bells, which is absolutely delightful. There's a little bit of stuff in the middle which we have to change because it's a little bit old-fashioned now. but it's great. I love it, and it's just them singing Jingle Bells. So there. Anyway, love to you, the Gaps and the Lamberts and everyone else, all your regular shedders. I haven't given you a left-hand wave. That's a very strange one. And a right-hand wave to anyone who's joining for the first time. Hello, I'm Joe. Welcome to my brain and head, and my shed, and my tin whistle in C, G. It's far too high, isn't it? Way too high. Something else to read out? No, after the next one. Lots of lyrics today, I don't know why. So, about 33,000 of you have requested Rainbow Connection, and a similar amount have requested Seaside, so what I'm going to do is meld the two. I'm going to do a bit of a Frankenstein job. But, you know, in Frankenstein's early years when he made nice things, before he made the monster, I'm sure he did that. I'm sure he started with cars, like the front end of a Focus, back end of a Vauxhall Corsa. He started with cars and then he moved on to, maybe he did songs, maybe he did them. Awful. Very, very bad, not concentrating. 8 out of 20. Luckily I've recorded all these so you can get the proper version. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished upon the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we will see? Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Come kiss me quickly, we might not have long before all this is washed away. Come kiss me quickly, make it as sweet as the days when we used to play. Come kiss me quickly, we might not have long, but we'll always have the seaside. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Come kiss me quickly, it might not have long till all this is washed away. Come kiss me quickly, make it as sweet as the days when when we used to play. Come kiss me quickly, we might not have long. Come kiss me quickly, we might not have long. Come kiss me quickly, we might not have long, but we'll always have. We'll always have the rainbow connection. The rainbow connection. Here's a lovely email from regular shedders Pam, Faye and Dorothy and all their families. And Pam, as you know, contributes a lot to the shed. And this is rather sad news. I'll just read out the email. Dear Joe, we just wanted to say thank you for your first year. Compliment. The sunshine and happy banter with the director of photography. The glorious sunshine, thank you very much. It's Hove. And the sublime music, compliment, helped to give us a sweet distraction from our heavy hearts. Our darling collie, Sky, passed so peacefully on Sunday at the age of 16.5 years. He was an absolute joy, and we will miss him always. He came into our lives as a rescue, in brackets. He chose us. He has been an integral part of our lives when Lucy and Max were still at school, through college, uni, and the world of work. So thank you. You will never know how much your compliment music soothed our aching hearts. How lucky were we to share buttercup days and blue sky walks in dapple-lit lanes. We were each other's shadow. Thank you. Pamela, Faye, Mum, Dorothy, and families. Although you're far away and life is sad and grey, I have a scheme, a dream to try. I'm thinking, dear, of you and all I meant to do when we're together. We'll soon forget our care and pain and find such lovely things to share again. We'll gather lilacs in the spring again and walk together down an English lane until our hearts have learned to sing again. When you come home to me, and in the evening by the firelight's glow, you'll hold me close and never let me go. Your eyes will tell me all I want to know. When you come home once more, close and never let me go. Your eyes will tell me all I want to know. When you come home once more. Thank you. That was an unnecessary noise I made. I'm sorry after that. And hope you're all okay out there. If you have just joined, where have you been? Because it's November the 11th. 12th. It's, yeah, where have you been? This is Stilgoe in the Shed, episode 70. We're gonna have a party. I should know the key I'm in before I start singing. We're gonna have a party. I've got one more email, one more song, and then it's time for lunch for Katja. No, for me. Hi Joe, thank you so much for restarting the Shed shows. Oh, this is from Rachel Ellis, who has the biggest badge in the world. I love your badge, Rachel, and hope you're well. Thank you so much for restarting the Shed shows. You will have seen from the chat how enthusiastic all the Shedders are. Could I pop in a request for another track from We Look to the Stars? I really like Time to Fly, and I'm not sure if you did this one in the previous 67 shows. You're right. No rush, as I'm sure there will be a lot of requests, and this one isn't for a special occasion, just celebrating my enthusiasm for escaping to the Shed again. Also, many thanks to the DOP for joining in again. Much more reliable than the high-tech. Much more reliable than the internet. Best washes, Rachel. What a phrase. Thanks, Rachel, and it's a good request. And I don't think I've even sung this song since 2012 when I did that album and we did gigs to support the album, and yeah, I love performing it. But on the record, I had this great gospel choir who came down to Hastings, and it was joyous. It was quite a different style of song for me at the time, but I wanted to celebrate the humble world of the hot air balloon, because I think in the future they won't have planes, they'll just have hot air balloons. That's what I hope for. So this is it. It's called Time to Fly. It's about nothing more simple or perfect than balloon rides. Joining me again today on Thursday the 12th of November. This has been Stilgoe in the Shed, a SITS production. Hop on board and settle in, but before we ride, a few announcements, little things, to make sure this one really swings. Cut the cord and write the flame, keep your arms inside, and all this talk of Blairio, but here we fly in stereo, and aeroplanes are very overblown. They've flown. We're gonna go up, up, up and away now. It's a beautiful day now. Up, up, never seen so much sky. We'll go in, out, the view is amazing. Roundabout, altitude grazing. Up, up, now is the time to fly. Time to fly. As we zoom, the sun goes down. Such a perfect view. The silent sweetness seems so rare. It's not quicker with wicker, but who would care? There's no point looking to compare the two, would you? to go up, up, up and away now. It's a beautiful day now. Up, up, never seen so much sky. We're going out, the view's amazing. Round about, altitude grazing. Up, up, now's the time to fly. In this beautiful balloon, we'll be sailing. Have a picnic 40,000 feet in the air. Dive in the highest tide. The views are just out of sight. You'll never want a normal flight. We don't need Boeing. Where we going? Time to fly. This is your turn to sing. Time to fly. Harmony. Time to fly. How about? Oh! 40,000 feet is way too high, by the way, for a balloon. My brother pointed that out. I said, get out of here! We're gonna go up, up, up and away now. It's a beautiful day now. Up, up, now's the time to fly. We're gonna go up, up, up and away now. It's a beautiful day now. Up, up, now's the time to fly. We're gonna go up, up, up and away now. It's a beautiful day now. Up, up, now's the time to fly. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your brother, tell your sister. Tell her everybody, that's what we missed. Tinny whistle, I think, is quite a good part of the show. Quite a good part. Have a wonderful Friday. We'll see you on Saturday at 8 p.m. for the first Stilgoe in the Shed of Season 2. What will happen? Now it's time for lunch. Thank you. Lunch. Bunch.